Welcome, one and all, to this ad hoc session of Trails to Azure. We're going to be doing the final dungeon today. If we can beat it, yay. If not, no biggie. I know I said yesterday that we'll be doing maybe like 2.5 hours, something a bit smaller. Nah, we're just going to hold a normal length session, normal length everything, and we're going to do our best to get to the end of the game. If not, then we just finish tomorrow. No biggie. No biggie whatsoever. Okay. All good there. All good there. Audio is good from my end. Okay, so I need to equip Risha because lo and behold, I will be using her for one of the fights. I actually want to see, hang on. Trails to Azure Risha setup. I wonder what's a good endgame setup for her. Okay, no, there's no like directions and stuff. So I guess I can make her into whatever I want. That party will consist of Wazzy and Risha when we get into it. So I think first off, I'll give an attack 3, EP 3 for sure. Action 3 for speed. I guess I should be careful on how I do this. What does Phantom give me? 8-4? Okay. I need a mind. Can I make a mind? At least if I can make a mind 2, that'll be okay. Yeah, it's fine. Mind 2's the start. And then here I will put in EP cut. And then here I will put in evade 2. There we go. Do I need Dudley? I don't even know if I need Dudley. But yeah, we're good there. We're good there. We're good with Wazzy. And we're good with... We're as good as I think Noel will get. If I remove this evade 3 for an attack 3, that might not be a bad idea. Can't spell Dudley without Dud. It's Esto, everybody! Back after many, many moons. So I think we're good there, equipment-wise. I need to also make sure Risha's set up too. Guiding Light Badge. I can give her a Valiant Heart. That'll be just a good boost for her. Chio's Maguta and Silver Orca's Medal. Do I have anything else? Generally speaking, not really. Randy is True Glider, Headband, Stellar Pendulum. Yep. Grail Locket. Sully's Cap is going to be good for you. Grail Locket and France Charm, of course. Justice Badge and Fishing Emperor's Medal, True Gladiator Belt, and okay, yep, we're good there too. I can give you the Collider Boots for an extra move. That's not bad. Extra defense is never going to hurt for Tio. And then we've already got you guys down to... Alright, so I think we're good to start. JK, I need to buy stuff. I might need to check items first. I need to check items. Oh boy, AP charge 2, we're good. Celestial Bomb, we're good. Smoke grenades, I won't ever really use. Battle scopes, I'm pretty good. I can make food, but I don't really care about food. Equipment wise, about as good as we can get. How much U material do I have? All of about 7. So I guess I can increase someone's weapon if I want to by going to crossbow. I can do 1 weapon. Aight. Wait, I can't even do Risha's weapon. That's cool. That's great. Paradigm Claw and White Falcon already have Paradigm Claw. Do you not have that? Oh, well, let me just give that to you. Why not? Extra evasion and crit percentage. I like that. I'm more concerned about the crit than I am the evasion with Wazzy, but that's all good. Did I get... I'm missing all but 2 recipes, so I can't even do a lot of that stuff. Brown liquid. Restores 20% HP. Wow. Come on, Lloyd. Rapid fries. Restores 10% HP. 10% HP, speed 50%. Like, why? Why would I want... I know 50% is the max for an increase, but it's just like, why would I give myself a 10% healing? Only to get 50%. I mean, I guess it's in a 1-turn thing versus like Chrono Drive and them take a turn or 2, but I don't know. I just don't see that as being wholly necessary. So let's see. Yeah, so Risha needs to come first, unfortunately. And I need to keep you 4 in here for some reason. Let me do formation. Let's do it. Let me save, I guess. Red Constellation Assault Ship, Beowulf. Well, we have a welcoming party. I really wonder how they'll do Fran's voice in the English version. I mean, I'm curious about the others too, but I know like we've heard Lloyd and stuff before. It's a mini Glorious.
にごちそうだし、速度じゃ負けないんじゃね？うわー！これはまさか空中に巻かれた電磁気雷？
間違いありません。財団でも実用化されています。
さすがに戦い慣れている。
やってくれたね。右舷前方に回り込まれた。アップス対衝撃フィールド。
了解だ。総員、しゃがんで衝撃に備えるがいい。
大丈夫です。艦へのダメージ警備。
よし、機種全面に対衝撃フィールドを集中。機雷源を強行突破しつつ、そのまま対峙へ向かうよ。
了解だ。やりやがるな。アンカーで捕まえて白兵戦に持ち込んでやるつもりだったが。
我らもまだ空中戦の連動は不足しているということだろ
They took their helmets off.
う。まあ、あとはシグムント様たちに任せておけばいい。
お嬢と副団長があんなすごそうな場所で存分にやりやるんだからな。
Whoa! Azure Tree Sanctuary. Whoa, look at this! Now this is pretty. Grace just going on taking photos.
This ここは
本当にあの大樹の中。
確かにでかい木だったが、ここまでじゃねえだろ。
空間そのものが歪んでしまっている。見つけて。私を見つけて。
外にあったのとはまた別の大樹？
無数の光が木に吸い込まれていますね。
I don't know why, but like the platforms in the far back there remind me of one of the levels like near the end of the game levels of like Halo 2 and also some of the platforms in Halo Reach. No idea why, but you know, that's just what it reminds me of.
なんつうか動力ネットの概念イメージみたいだな。
It's probably the segmentation of it, because the end boss of Halo 2, when you fight the big old brute with the gravity hammer, is all across multiple levels and stuff like that, and they have like the similar stone structure.
それにしてもシャッターチャンスばかりだわ。
ここより先は重力の歪みが発生しているため、徒歩で行くより道はなかろう。
やれやれ、面倒だね。まあ外にだったらメルカバで離脱もできそうだ。いざとなったら大樹の外に出ることもできると。
そうか。
Cool.
いずれにせよ探索班と待機班を決める必要があるだろう。悠長に眺めている余裕はない。すぐに動くぞバニムス。
はい。あの大樹のどこかにキアがいるはずだ。絶対に何としても見つけ出してみせる。
I like the background melody of oh, what's that song called? This is a similar background melody to I think it's called like a bell that doesn't. What's the song actually called? If I go inside, does the song change? No. Okay. When we see it next time, I think it reminds you of the same dungeon theme you hear at the sun, not the sun fort, the moon temple. A bell that cannot toll or something like that. Like part of the melody in this song is like that, so I think that's actually a really cool touch. I also really appreciate this little hub area thing. It's kind of very reminiscent of Sky the Third, when you're inside Phantasma and everything like that. Just this little hub area. But also like the Liber Arc and the Sky SC too, and I like little areas like this. So, but of course, ah! No, I gotta do this twice now. See, this is one thing I still just don't appreciate Falcom doing. Reflex Arts sent its way. Why? But it's an analyzed quartz. Oh, fine. What are you weak to? I don't even know. Just shoot. This is still, oh, it's time. And this is still something I really just don't appreciate Falcom doing. Because remember the last dungeon I praised how like the battle music matched the area theme music because it really just makes sense. But what Falcom does with a lot of their stuff, and I don't really appreciate it, but I know others do, is they keep, in their final dungeon, they put boss themes. Nice. They put boss themes in as their battle theme, and I just don't think that matches the flow of what they're going for. The farthest tree. Because here's the thing, you have this nice, calm, relaxing theme, and you're really just in awed wonder of the place that you're exploring, and then this. Like, it just doesn't work. I don't think that's... I don't see that as good direction, honestly. Because you're only hearing the first, like, 5 to 10 seconds of it right now. Congratulations on reaching the end. You got a long road ahead of you still, but I know you can do it. Aw, thanks, Chest. But now it's like every time I enter a battle, I just gotta hear the beginning of conflicting passions over and over and over again. Weak to time. Everything's weak to time. There's a crystal here, which I need to activate. Always weak to time. I don't think it fit that well in Sky either. They played Fate of the... But they played Fate of the Fairies or something like that in the final dungeon with the Liber Arc. Although, but like, some places the Liber Arc, though, had fast music, so it made sense. But it's like, here you're going from slow to fast. In the last dungeon that we did, it was just consistently, like, that fast tune. Oh, what was it called? You know, whatever it was called. And it kept that for the battle, so it's like, yeah, this operation on storming Orcus Tower was like, it feels like I'm actually storming the place because the mood of the music is matching. You know? Axis Tower? No. Orcus Tower. The dungeon itself was called Mystic Road or something like that.
やれやれ時間の無駄だったな
Yeah, that whole thing was a lot of fun, and the mood of it made sense for the dungeon. But it's like, now here, it's like, you know, I hate to be picky, but it's like, I'm just jamming out to this amazing little tune here, the farthest tree, and then, rah, conflicting passions. Yeah, I mean, I'm conflicted with the music. That's my passion.
かかる火の粉は払うまで
Wind! It's a good thing I have wind.
俺の番だ
お任せをせい
出直し的な
I really enjoyed the Mystic Core dungeon. The heck are you?
一気に行くぞ
Earth, Fire, and Mirage. Okay. Anything it touches is annihilated. Well, you're next. You're gonna get annihilated. You have Gaius' power with you.
こんなところかしら
The wind. Her eyes welled with tears as she read, the first time Cyril had ever seen her cry. And while she was distracted, he took care to replace the letters in the chest and close it with due discretion. When she finished, it was all she could do to not keep her voice from shaking. Why? Why are you letting me read this? Why should I care about trails in the chest when the entire story is fragmented like that? I know it makes sense that they had to do it that way, but it doesn't work out all that well. Because, man, programming that would be a pain in the freaking butt to do. Also, we could just leave. Which I think is really funny. You have to piece it together. I know you do. But when, like, you don't get... They're not as common occurrences for trails in the chest messages. So they just kind of come off as random. You just know that Cyril is some weirdo, then Genevieve is like running away or something like that, and then there's this other guy, and you know. You have to work for your chest toys. Just give me the items. On Gnosis. Gnosis is a secret remedy made from a legendary plant which grows directly on top of septium veins known as pleroma grass. The way it's prepared together with D gives the user enhanced physical abilities and sensory receptivity and draws out their latent powers. These effects, however, are mere preparations. The real potential... Otherwise, you'll just end up being chastised. Oh. Oh, how I missed your puns. These effects are mere preparations. The real potential lies elsewhere. Gnosis allows users to link their mind to the revered spirit of D. By doing so, D can draw knowledge from the connected minds and thereupon stimulate her growth. But when enough knowledge is amassed to achieve wisdom, D will be resurrected. Moreover, Gnosis left room for improvement by pushing the capabilities of its user to the limits. The supply of knowledge to D would steadily increase. After 500 years of research, our order has increased the effects of Gnosis and repeated the so-called ceremonies. At a speed that was unfathomable 5 centuries prior, the completion of Gnosis lay within reach when we hit an unforeseeable obstacle. Due to the scale of our experiments, we were detected by the authorities of Embracer Guild. They led coordinated assaults on our lodges and ultimately our order. Foolish beyond words, indeed. After all, what are a few sacrifices at the cost of resurrecting a true god? In secrecy, I collected the data from the destroyed lodges and arrived in Crossbelt, the land of origin. As pleroma grass, the foremost ingredient for Gnosis, grows in abundance in the southern wetlands of Crossbelt, there would never be a shortage of raw materials. In addition to highly advanced facilities once installed by the alchemists from the Middle Ages in the depths of the Sun Fort, I was blessed with an environment to continue my research and finish the secret remedy. So basically, this gigantic tree could make like an infinite supply of the drug. And probably also has some linkage with the, you know, the mind linkage thing that he mentioned in that report. He brushed out saying that a few sacrifices don't matter. I'm not going to read all this. All right. On the Divine Child, Crossbow is the home of D, therefore G, and the land of origin, as it is this very place where our order inherited the Divine Child from our fathers. The Divine Child represents the true God. Her existence is a symbol of D, therefore G. Underneath the Sunford slumbers what appears to be a human girl in perpetuity. In reality, she awaits the moment of her awakening on top of the altar in the Sunford. For someone to live this long might be hard to believe for us mortals. However, I have seen her with my own eyes. Within the sphere, referred to as a sacred cradle, slumbers a little girl, a divine presence. The sacred candle was created by the predecessors of our sect, based on the techniques alchemists had learned by studying artifacts, meaning that those phenomena described as miracles. There is nothing miraculous to be found here. From her era of inception on the Divine Child via Gnosis, has been entrusted with knowledge, which can be best described as infinite. Once wisdom is achieved, the Divine Child will awaken and she will become the true God, D, and the souls and minds of all will be gathered within D, releasing the people from the goddess's spell. That is the prophecy left behind the predecessors of D, therefore G, and the ambition we shall fulfill. Kia was created by the Croy family 500 years ago and given to the cult founders to be their object of worship. They called her Divine Child and placed her in the cradle of the Sunford until she could become the vessel for the new. Okay. But they kept the full truth from the cult's founders. Little did they know they were being manipulated by the Croy family, all while they spent centuries chasing the fantasy of a true god. I almost pity them. Yeah, their sins were too great. I can't bring myself to pity them, no matter how pathetic they were. Culture and transgression aside, we can't forget that Kia is just as much as a victim in this as anyone. You know, she was created by the Croy family to fulfill their delusional ambitions, and possesses the miracle power, terrifying inhuman abilities. Ian Grimwood! Cool, we did it. Diagnosis. It's terminal. Hey ho, Nemi! Hiya! Okay. Back to the final dungeon. That's still pretty crazy that the Croy family like manipulated all this for like 500 years and stuff like that, and then like got the whole cult in on this, just thinking that they're, you know, this like crazy cult-like religion that, you know, the true God and everything like that. And then it turns out that actually wasn't the case. It's like, oh no. Whoops. I'm doing well. Really tired. I had to unfortunately work all weekend. What did Risha learn? Dance of the Moon. Nice. And Moonlight. Oh no, Dance of the Moon, yeah. But here we are. Streaming. Croy was played like a fiddle. Dieter Croy was played like an absolute fiddle. Imagine thinking yourself as the mastermind and being outmastered, you know? I did last night, thankfully. I got a lot more sleep than I did the past couple of nights, but I'm hoping to get a little bit more today. Eureka time. I have a lot of physical users right now. I say about getting rest, and then here I am streaming when I probably could be asleep. But it's for the dungeon. I promise. Although I won't lie, I legitimately won't lie. I've already forgotten why Croy, like what the Croy original motive was from the Middle Ages. Like, I don't really remember it. The power of Azure compels you.
私の番ですね。
I should probably stun break that. I know something about it was something about magicians and stuff. And then they eventually, I know they became bankers. Because they were the ones who wanted to revive the Azure Tree and all this stuff, right? Yeah, like to have control over the world with by the Azure Tree and controlling the Septarians and stuff like that. So they became bankers to hide themselves, right? And then they invested into this and became the cult of D, therefore G, or something like. And then the Croix was after the Septarian of Mirage. The family were the servants of the original Demiurgors. That's what it was. The Septarian of Mirage. Right, and then there was a story of Demiguros who... Yeah. That was, you know... Right, they were the original Septarian of Mirage, and then they got empathy, and then eventually passed away. It's coming back to me now. But then Ian came along and was like, nope. But they haven't told us Ian's motive yet, have they? I don't think they have. How about we add another layer to this? I think with Azure, what I might do afterwards... Quick, Adol! We have to get to the center of the Great Tree of Origins before... Oh, wait, sorry, wrong tree. Ha! That's funny. That's a good reference to Memories of Celceta. Nope, never mind. Completely wrong. That's a good reference to Lacrimosa of Donna, Ys 8. That's a really good reference. I like that. I don't know, like with CS2, it wasn't... I feel like that one was probably the easiest to follow, like the whole plot that was happening at the time, mainly because it's not even complete yet and whatnot. Sky was the second... Sky SC was the second easiest, because, like, you know, it was the whole thing about the Liber Arc, and you were on the Liber Arc itself, learning about it and the whole thing that Wiseman was going for and everything. But you were also learning about that time of the great before the Great Collapse and everything. I think with Azure, for sure, I am for sure going to need to read another plot summary or just kind of like kind of like a background story again of like what the hell, what are they talking about and what happened and stuff like that. CS2 didn't have plot. I mean, yeah, it didn't have an overarching plot like this. It didn't have an overarching plot like Sky SC and this. They really focused on... They really just kept it vanilla and just went straight for the liberation of the country. Therefore, it was the easiest to follow. Azure lore is honestly really awesome. It's been really, yeah. That's why I want to look it up again, because it's because... I think it's just because of the way I've been streaming and the timing that I've been streaming and everything else that's been going on that I just haven't been able to remember everything. Oh, goody. You're gonna cancel that art, aren't you? Yeah, you are. But wait till I show you my true Dragon Strike. Not true, twin. It probably would have been true if I did her bonding event, which I did, but I didn't keep it. I think definitely I could definitely probably see where people come from with Azure being one of the best games, because climbing up a giant tree like this is actually a really cool idea for a dungeon. Did I miss that other guy? How?
さてと僕らが俺の番だ。
Man, it feels really great that Lloyd and Wazzy have high move again. You can just go anywhere.
いい夢は見られたかな。
Sever gem. What the heck is that? Cancels enemy arts and crafts with a 90% success rate. Oh, I could just get an high impede. What the heck? I don't get anything for it. I could give it to Risha, I guess, or Noel, wherever she comes back. Do you get anything for it? Get Flare Butterfly. I can give it to you. It's not gonna hurt. An all-knowing being capable of guiding people's fates. Upon realizing that it was just going to be misused for egotistical purposes, decided to erase its own existence. That was a cool story. These two games have been a big part of my life for 5 years. I'm not certain what future projects I'll take part in, but it's going to be hard to surpass the satisfaction I feel for these two. JJL. Oh, look at that. Geofront self-insert. Well, at the time of this, you probably didn't know, but you probably know now that, you know, Nisa bought your guys' translation and you're going to be part of the official translation in 2 years. Rune of Tempest? Look at that, 50%. Max ATS from the get-go. Ellie is just broken now. What does Rune of Tempest do? Grants Art Reflect. Oh! Wow. I'm not gonna say no to that. What I love about the Septarian is show humanity's propensity to fuck up. That's a good point, actually. They knew it. And they show it every fuck up all the time. Is this a hashtag topical moment? Cold Steel Lord doubles down on that angle. Cold Steel does it actually, yeah, it doubles down on it with the Divine Knights and the fact that, what's his freaking name? Used Valimar like Green did. Drakels. Right? Yeah. No! My EP! Oh, the pain. Man, I really hope Conflicting Passions is one of your favorite songs in this game, because you could hear the first 10 seconds over and over and over again. Just wait until CS3? Well, soon. We're almost there. I am excited for CS3. It's gonna be cool to get back into the 3D system again. I was watching over just some more CS2's bonding events and some gameplay yesterday, and you know, like, I really do enjoy this 2D style thing. I think Azure probably does it the best out of the entire series, though, in terms of just general gameplay with the way they've implemented combo crafts, equipment, and support stuff. I think probably out of all this, Azure's my favorite. Sky is probably my second favorite, simply because it has a Sepith Valley system, but it has way more arts, so like there's more to do with all the numbers. Unfortunately, because of it being on the PSP, the crossbow arc, the crossbow arc just does not have that many arts and stuff like that, so there's not a whole lot of fun you could have with the customization. But I do miss Cold Steel's thing, you know, the stuff that they do. Also, I changed maps. There we go. I do miss the way Cold Steel did things. I miss actually having 6 party members that I can switch between back and forth. I do miss the way they actually did some of the ornament system because of how... what you see is what you get sort of thing. So everyone's art list is not 2.5 pages long. But yeah, I definitely think Azure does it the best in the series in terms of just general combat. I will give it that. I can hear the pitchforks in the background now, just basically from the Azure people basically being like, but Goldie, you said Azure wasn't your favorite game in the series. How could you? It's supposed to be the best game in the whole series. Goldie, what you doing? Well, hang on now. Cyril set the chest in her palms, the newest letter nestled between them and the chest's bottom. He then leaned just so their foreheads barely touched. Eyes closed, he whispered, "Take care, Genevieve." Cyril, no! Just because Azure is not my favorite game in the series doesn't mean I hate it. I have a lot of qualms about the entire Crossbell arc, but that's not to say Azure itself is an inherently bad game. Prefer Sky the Third's combat? Yeah, I mean, I think Sky the Third was the pinnacle. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, no! Risha, no! Oh no, she got sent to the... No! She got sent to the Shadow Realm! Ah, damn it. After hanging around the Falcom Discord, I think Azure isn't as beloved as we might have assumed. You think? I still sort of see it I still sort of see it. I think honestly though, Esto, if we had what Sky the Third had, but just change the combat crafts to be like to be like this, and have the support arts from your reserve members, I think that would be like the peak of Trails combat. I think that would be the peak. For at least a turn-based system, because I know Kuro is coming in and is going to be like, haha, hybrid. And I'm excited for that. I'm super excited for that. Don't trust normies. Well, I mean, I think one of the things I will fully admit is I know I did bash Crossbell quite a lot. When I was in CS2, because I did go in with the assumption that, you know, Zero and Azure are people's favorite games, but almost to a, you know, hive-mindedness. But I don't, yeah, I definitely can understand if it isn't that much. I think now, you know what really happened? You know what, here's the thing. I might be biased to extent in terms of combat though. That's totally fair, man. That's totally fair. You know what happened, Esto? Here's what happened. The Kingdom Hearts effect happened. Until a certain game comes out, a game will be seen as either the best or the worst, right? So instead of saying that, you know, Azure and stuff is the best, now the new meme is CS4 is the worst. Okay, we're gonna go the other way. I'm not gonna fight that now. Because with Third, I was in love with all the characters and I had a massive layer of enjoyment for me. Yes, 100% agree with that. 100% agree with that. I mean, I still say it. Like, in terms of the entire SSS, my favorite members, or top 3 members, I should say, because we have 8 of us now, are Lloyd, Wazzy, and Noel. They're my favorites. If Lloyd ends up adopting Kia, does that make him a dad detective? I love those 3 over pretty much everybody else. CS4 is fair, though. Alright, there's a big old biggie bad boss here. Let's give Risha some EP. Look at this thing.
せいと厳重出現全力で行くぞ
了解です
Oh, we have this too now? Oh my goodness.
エニグマクロー
I have come around to Lloyd TBH. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
私の番ですね
What has caused this, I don't love him, but he's cool. I keep wavering between Reen and Lloyd. I like them a lot, both, but I just think there's things Lloyd does really, really well that Reen doesn't, and there's things that Reen does really well that Lloyd doesn't. So, you know, maybe Van can be the tiebreaker. Kevin's cool. Kevin and Stella are great. They're so good. They're so well done. Risha, come on. Okay, so... No, Google, not you. I'm talking about the game. Let us do one of these. Take care of you guys. You are weak to Mirage and Space. Okay. Let me go stun break a fool. Ah, I could take a hit. It's fine. Mirage and Space. I don't have any of those. I do have this. Oh, you know, I probably should have kept them alive then. Doink, doink, doink. So you might not believe, but I have a small Azure criticism. What do you mean I don't believe you? I have many. Of course I'm gonna believe you. I don't particularly care for the reuse of cryptid enemies. Warcries become Warcry 2? Heck yeah. Is that supposed to be a benefit of the game? I'm really indifferent to it. Is that a thing people really like? Where did I come from? Inner Area B. What? Where did I come from? I'm gonna read the map. Which means I got this chest? Just something I didn't. Oh, I see. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's like you didn't really care for it. Yeah. I feel like I would have an issue with it. What? What are you doing over here? I would have had an issue with it if they kept them like super difficult. What is that guy doing? Is he glitched? You good, bro? I think he... No! Oh, cool. I guess he got stuck in the corner. Oh! That was a glitch! They both got stuck in the corner. That's funny. Yeah, if they kept the cryptids as hard as they were originally, then yeah, I would have had an issue. Oh, well, no wonder this map is backwards. This will be inner area B. Yeah, I see. Okay, I got you now. I got your number. At least the music is good. So normally I guess I like to go through what I like and didn't like about the game whenever I do these. How did I land a job inside the Azure Tree? Let's just say the higher elements were active. Normally this is a good time, I think, during the final dungeon to go through what I like and what I didn't like about the game. So, for the sure, I think it's been just pretty evident throughout the game that, you know, this game and Zero are not going to be my favorite duology in the series. To many's dismay. And really what it just boils down to is there's just a lot of ideas that feel like they aren't executed to their fullest potential, and characters who are not utilized to their fullest potential. That's one of the two bigger things about it, but beyond that, I like the plot of both games. I don't particularly dislike any part of any of them. I think sometimes it really dragged. Especially like to Cookie's dismay. I think at least to Cookie's benefit, I'm probably the one on that server right now who likes Crossbell the best out of everybody there. I've rented, still looking for a stand. Hey, there's plenty. I still will complain about Randy's character development. I just don't think it's well done. He's a great guy, but I just think they really butchered the way they did his character story. When realistically, they almost did Noel a hell of a lot better. Keep going, only 10 more chests to unlock the secret chest ending. I think they just did Noel in the similar way, just better. Wazzy was such a well done character in my opinion. I think, you know, having that mystery around him, it's just kind of like this like, you know, mafia dude in Zero, only to kind of become a member of the Triple S in Azure, and then we get the big reveal of him being a Dominion near the end of the game. Like, I think that's pretty good, and it's paced well. There's hints and stuff like that, but they're not like in your face, like, oh, I feel dumb for missing it. But it's also like, you still feel pretty cool about the fact that he is a Domain and stuff like that. It's nothing like super crazy, but it's still just a lot better than with what they did with Randy. Risha, I mean, you know, they did what they could with her. I think if they wanted to do more with her, she would have joined the party a lot earlier, but given her role in Arc and Steel, they couldn't, and I think that's okay. I fully suspect Risha to come back in the future in Trails to Reverie and also Kuro no Kiseki, given that takes place in Calvar, so I'm not going to hold that against her that much yet. Tio is a good character, but I feel like there's just not a whole lot going for her. Like, we do her thing in Zero, and that's about it. Like, that's all. We don't really do anything else with her. Outside of the, you know, the consistent stuff like, hey, Tio, you're our smart computer person, you know? Risha is Risha. Well, see, I don't know if I'd say that. I would just say the same thing for Ellie. Ellie is Ellie. Ellie is one of the weirdest utilized characters, I would say, in this entire series thus far. Heck, even Machias had more going for him than, you know, Ellie does. I just don't like, outside of her combat abilities as a mage and just general all-rounder great character in terms of combat. In terms of story-wise, I just don't. And I said this last time too. If someone really, really appreciates Ellie as a character and sees the benefits of her, I want to talk because I don't get it. I really don't. Reminder that Tio beat Campaniella at Palm. I beat Tio at Palm. Does that mean I beat Campaniella by proxy? But yeah, it's like, I just feel like there's so much more that could have been done with Ellie, given how much importance they give her during the dialogue. They always talk about Ellie just being super good at what she does and stuff like that, and you know how she's really good at politics and her way with words is good, and she's really good at supporting people, but like, she doesn't do any of that. She does it in the side story after Zero, which was pretty cool to see. She does it during the side quest, which is pretty cool to see, but Harmony is the fertile soil where our efforts converge in a strong, solid tree, capable of bearing wonderful fruit. This wouldn't have been possible otherwise. SC. What is this? The Luster Gem. Accuracy 50%. Oh, well. Who has a hit gem? Ha! Oh, Randy could get it. I'm just stacking Randy up at this point. Because that's what Ouroboros does. They just hold back. That's true. I have a very quick phone call to take, but I will be right back. Alright, apologies for that. Where was I? Yeah, so just Ellie is just, I don't know, they don't do her right, honestly, in terms of character development and her dialogue. I just don't see. You could replace her with anybody else, and I don't think you would really lose a whole lot. I mean, Lloyd would lose his girlfriend, but sorry, bro, you got other options. Let me see, what else do I dislike? I'll gush about what I like later, because when I gush, I go rambly, but speaking of Lloyd, man, they really overdo the Lloyd jokes of being a womanizer. They really overdo it. Like, even yesterday's stream, like when we went to go visit Garcia in jail, they did that same joke with like, "Huh, that's Lloyd. He's just that type of guy to change people because of how he is. You lady killer, man. Now you're a bear tamer." Like, I don't think we needed that, you know. I don't think that was necessary. And one thing for sure that I said previously in my Zero complaint is there's just not enough party interaction. That I think there's just not enough party interaction to the degree that we know Falcom can do. CS1 arguably has more party interaction than these two games combined, and Sky has plenty. I'm not asking for skits. I'm not asking for, you know, whole conversations and cutscenes with each other that last like 15 minutes or so, but it gets very tiresome and just kind of like meh when a majority of the game is like Miles Investigations 1, where anytime Lloyd does something, it's like, wow, I never would have thought about that. Only for then 2 seconds later for them to put in a supporting piece of dialogue that goes along with what Lloyd was saying. So it's just like, so you were thinking about it, or now that you get it, you're magically smart now? Like, what happened? And that's one of the things that I think, no! Wazzy! Damn it again. And that's one of the things I think ended up being a detriment to this game in a way. No! Oh man, those... Oh. Hold me, Noe, I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days of Seek. What is that a reference to? I don't even know how to sing that one. That's, I think, what ends up being a detriment to this game. When you have people of different roles. Wazzy actually in this game does a really good job of filling in, because he at least does a little bit more thinking than some of the other members of the SSS, so like you kind of have a good dynamic with him. But yeah, just like Ellie is a politician, and nary does she ever really help out with a lot of this stuff. Tio, you know, well, like Randy was CGF, he was a Jaeger, but doesn't really show things. Crossbow City wasn't built in a day. It took years of hard work to get us this far, so do me a favor and end the story in style. But in terms of combat, in terms of music, in terms of locales, I really don't have anything. I really can't complain on that front, actually. It's really just certain story beats. I think they just dragged on at certain points in the midpoint of the game, which is understandable for a JRPG. Nothing really new there. And just probably some of the more weaker characterization we've seen in the series up until the point that I've played. CS3 and CS4 and Reverie and Kuro are still coming. But yeah, it's just so weird with what they do with this, and I don't think I can even make the comparison or, you know, the defense of, well, it makes sense because it was at a smaller scale on the PSP. Because they've taken perfectly amount of time to give us extra interaction with people like villains like Garcia, Cow, even Maria Belcroix and stuff like that. Like, we've had time to interact with all these other NPCs and stuff like that, so the option and the ability to do so is there. Where am I? So it's not like this impossible thing that couldn't have been done. But enough about what I dislike. I'll probably go into more of those a bit later, but what I do like about the game. General combat I've talked about. I think I really like this one the best in terms of the general turn-based styling of the game. I think they did a really good job with it. Hey, we got a shortcut now. You know, I think they really did do a good job with the combat. I think they did a really good job with the music in this game. I mean, I will be straight honest. There's still a lot of really good music in this game. I think I'm definitely adding a lot of them to my playlist as I go. I think a lot of the atmospheres in this game are really cool too. That's nothing new for Trails, but I do appreciate a lot of the stuff like this. Crossbow City isn't the game's not showing what's great. Fuck. Oh, that's okay. You didn't miss anything. I just unlocked a crystal. That's all I did. And now I have a quick way back home. Oh, thank you, Esto. But yeah, it's not like you guys missed anything. You just missed a room. I can even go backwards and show you the room you missed. There, that's all you missed. And this room with more enemies. I think you probably just missed the whatchamacallit. You just missed the boss chest with that had a Calabog in it for Null, but it's fine. You know, I think Crossbow does, for given its scale, I think is a pretty well done city. I like the fact that we have a central hub world and we have branching pathways to a lot of the different cities. Mines is one of my favorite villages in the series because of its theme. It's not my favorite village, but it's a really, really well done village. I like that we had the option to walk to places, bus to places, or car to places in this game at least.
バリアみてえなのに覆われちまっているが。
おそらく何らかの結界だと思いますが、中央のはともかく左右のものは何なのかしら。それらは領域に通じています。
Just get over the barrier, Randy. Ha! Isn't that an overused joke too, actually? They did a lot of it in this game. Wow, she has a really pretty necklace. Wink. That outfit resident sleeper. How do we make somebody look threatening? I guess? I don't know. Power Rangers? You know what happened? They couldn't make her too pretty because Vita Clotilde is around. Vita has to be the most pretty in terms of how her design is. That's good.
それが徘徊する守護者という形で現れているというわけですわ。
そんな仕組みが。
精神的な内面だけでこれだけの空間を構築したのか。
ですが最後の宴です。より楽しんでいただけるよう別会場を用意させてもらいました。それがそれらの門ですわ。
Why are you helping us?
別会場。
おいおい、もったいぶるのはやめてくれねえか。
簡単なことですわ。この神域がキーヤさんの内面を反映しているように、それらの門には他の方々の内面を反映した領域。
Oh.
他の方々。
もしかして
縁のある者がいれば別会場に入ることも叶いましょう。では案内はこれにて本会場にてお待ちしていますわ。あなた方が無事生きてたどり着けたらですけど。
Sky 3rd Chapter 6 moment. Dominions!
さすがに戯れが過ぎるな。だが中央の門はともかく左右の門に入ることはできそうだ。
問題は誰がその先にいるかですか。
ま
All the
とりあえ
barriers.
ず試してみようぜ。どうやら関係のあるやつがいねえと
This is actually a compliment. I like that they do it this way, like they did in Sky the Third, and not like Sky SC, where you have to guess. You go in. I mean, if you didn't have a guide, right? You go up, you do the fight, and it's like, oh shit, I need to bring this person. You reset, die, you reset, and you bring the right person. This, at least, it gives you a hint, like, hey, by the way, if you bring this person, you'll get extra dialogue. But anywho.
ダメか。どうやら攻撃しても壊せるものじゃなさそうだ。
せめて誰が中にいるかだけでも分かった
ら。Walled!
俺の力は最強なんだ。
I'm so indifferent to Walled.
ああ、そうだ。あの野郎よりもな。
He's really just there for the sake of being there, honestly. Like, what benefit do you really add to Wazzy's plot?
どうして僕みたいな半端者にこだわるんだか。
If Wazzy wasn't a Dominion, I would agree that he does a lot to give it the plot, but now? Like, what purpose does he have?
ワジ。
どいてくれ、ロイド。どうやら彼は。
He makes Wazzy sad. Aw, shit, you're right.
わかった。
Can't have that now, can we?
障壁が消えた。
これで領域って場所に行けるって。
For a few seconds at a time.
ああ。だが今度ばかりはお遊びじゃ済まないだろう。万全の体制で臨むとしようか。
はい。
Oh my god, it's the Thunder Plains from Final Fantasy X! Except it's called the Domain of Vanity.
ここが領域一面の荒野。
こいつはまたヤッコさんらしい場所だな。
あれは何らかの負のエネルギーのようですが。
やれやれ。
Can I actually play the Thunder Plains theme when we have control again? I'm going to for a second, because I think it's going to fit really well.
まさかただ人の身でここまで化けるとはね。
ワジ。
行こう。この先今度こそ全身全霊をかけて叩きのめしてやらないとね。
Alright. Hang on. I won't do it for a long time, but I will do it for a little bit. Okay. Hang on. FFX Thunder Plains. It fits! It actually fits. Thank you, Hama Uzu, for this.
僕の相手が務まるかい?
Oh, this is amazing. I like this. This is a lot better than Demon's Yell, I'll tell you that.
私の番ね。エニグマ駆動。
行くぞ。これが俺たちの力だ。
This actually works. This is hilarious. Space.
お任せ。お任せよ。
任せてくれ。よし、もう大丈夫だ。
It just isn't so good. In Bose, cramped between two of the most popular shops on the block, was a tiny building. Last year it had been in a terrible state. Cobwebs once adorned the windows, and insect droppings were commonplace. Alright. I've had my fun.
ノエルの方は改めてよろしく頼む。
Oh man, what else do I like about this game? Yeah, I like Crossbow. I like the city. I like the little towns they had. I like the little cows they've done in this game, the atmospheres they've built up. I think they did a pretty good job there. They made a city feel like a city without being too gigantic with it, which I think was pretty good, especially for the PSP and all that fun sort of stuff. Characters that I like. Wazzy. You've heard me you've heard me gush about him and just how cool he is. I think he's a really, really well done protagonist. Or not protagonist, oh my god, what am I doing? I think he's a really well done character. I like his little reveal. I think he just does a little bit of a better job than Randy in terms of his little sassy dialogue towards Lloyd. At least it makes just a little bit more sense. It's not in your face all the time. He becomes way cooler after being Dominion. Noel, first of all, she's cute. But beyond that, I think there is something to greatly appreciate about her never-ending desire to be, one of Crossbow. I think, yeah, there's some inconsistencies, like how, I know, like Esther, you called it out. There's some kind of weird things where it's like, you know, when Fran got injured because of the Red Constellation, Noel still stayed with the CDF anyway, when she should have easily then just come with the SSS at that point. But I think that also was a better part on herself, because it would have been, because then she stayed sort of strong for a while, and it's like, well, what the heck, Lloyd, or Noel, why did you do that? And then we get Lloyd's dialogue of him saying, what the heck, girl, you've grown weak. Like, if you really cared about Crossbell, which you do, but if you really care about the CDF, then you would have actually stayed, and you would have, like, you know, since you anticipated this, you would have actually done a lot more than what you're doing right now in a one-on-one battle. In reality, you do want to come back to us, but you just don't know how to do what you want versus what your passions are. And I think that ended up being a really, really cool thing. Also, her bonding event, final bonding event, was just really adorable. But as a CGF member came to the SSS, I think, you know, she was just really well done. And from a combat perspective, I'm not using her now, and I won't be using her for some of the final fights, at least. Like, I don't know if I'll bring her for the final fight. I'll think about it. But, you know, for the majority of the game, right, I had her in the party because I think her style of combat was very well done for being an all-rounder. She had really good craft, she had decent ATS and a little bit better strength, and that made for a really good all-rounder who could get anything done when you needed it. And now for the big one, Mr. Lloyd Battings. I was making a lot of fun of you, Lloyd, in the beginning before this because I had heard nothing but immense praises for you. I just heard nothing but good things about you. And a lot of jokes about you and stuff like that. But honestly, he came around. As I said before, I waver between him and Reen on who I like better. It was now a more respectable location, and the building's owner had her true love to thank for it. And tonight, was the night that would determine if love had been worth clinging to all these months. You know, there's things that each of the, you know, Lloyd and Reen do well. Hopefully that will help you overcome the last handful of barriers on your way. Blah. Water and wind. Well, guess what I have. I dislike that chest too. I audibly went, ugh. I definitely can see that Lloyd is a pretty goody two-shoes. You know, I think that's where Reen kind of shows a lot more for his internal struggles and stuff like that, especially with his ogre power, and that's pretty cool. It shows that, it very much often shows that Lloyd struggles with himself and who he wants to be and how he wants to act and stuff like that. And also, he really just wants to be, he just wants to be with his friends, but Lloyd truly is trying his best to do stuff for Crossbow, to do stuff for his friends. I realized what actually made me dislike Lloyd was everybody around him. Exactly. I was just getting to that. Exactly. The problem with it. I would say I'm down a down to earth chest, but now I'm down to nothing. Ha! Good one. That is where Lloyd's issue comes in, is that the people around him just aren't completely well done as characters to support his writing. On his own, Lloyd is a very well done character, trying to measure up to his brother, trying to figure out his brother's case, and be, you know, a good detective of Frostbelt to help bring the peace in the land and everything like that. His dialogue shows that, his actions easily show that, and he's a smart and good guy. And he's not really that much of a goody two-shoes either. I don't think a goody two-shoes guy would have broken out of jail like he did. You know? I don't think a lot of what he did in this game, at least in Azure specifically, is something that a real goody two-shoes would have done. The dude is someone who will do what he needs to do to obtain the goals that he has, and that's something that's actually really admirable. The problem is that especially in Zero, you see it way more in Zero than you do in Azure, because Wazzy and Noel are actually good characters. But you see it, and there's more challenges, but you see it way more in Zero, where his party doesn't do a whole lot for him. They just let him take care of all the hard stuff. You what? Oh, man. But, like, you know, you got the jailbreak sequence with Garcia, which was really, really well done. You have, and I said this in Zero too. When we were in Arkansas, what do I want to do? When we were in Arkansas and Lloyd calls Randy and he's like, Ernest, like, that's our guy, go get him. I'm like, yes, cool, we got action. Lloyd will spring into action. You know, he's done the thing where he snuck around places. He did the whole thing on the railway. He's done a lot of the detective stuff. Like, the dude does action. Like, that's what's amazing. A closer inspection of the chest reveals an inscription that says, "For Doodles." Wow, this actually is in the inside of Kia's. Wow, this really is the inside of Kia's heart. I got a nice weapon for Dudley, who I'm not going to use. So I think there's really good things that Lloyd does, and just as a guy, he's pretty cool. I have a slight bias towards detective-like characters and smart JRPG protagonists, so, you know, Lloyd wins in that regard for me. And I've said it before. You're finally at the end. Don't give up now. I think Lloyd ends up playing up a lot of the harem protagonist stuff. Like, he definitely, like, the dialogue shows him as dense, but I think he just plays it up. All kidding aside, we really do believe in you. You got this. All right, come on now. This is hype, but not that hype, you know? I think Lloyd is just a really well done character. The problem is that all the people around him don't support him well enough. Not yet, at least. What else do I like about this duology? Yeah, the base plot was really cool. I think they do twists really well in this duology. They do twists really well. The D therefore G twist was really cool. The Ian Grimwood twist was really cool. The Maria Bell twist, the Croy whole thing twist was really cool. Oh, you guys are mean. Like, I enjoyed the plot. I genuinely did. Aw, I just upgraded Randy's your equipment. It's okay, it's better anyway. I enjoyed the plot. I think, you know, it may have dragged sometimes, but I think just overall the crossbow plot was enjoyable for sure. And there are good moments between characters. There's a lot of good moments between one-on-one characters, especially with Lloyd, with Tio, Lloyd and Randy individually, Lloyd with Ellie individually, Lloyd with Wazzy individually, Lloyd with Risha individually. See where I'm going with this? Like, there's a lot of good individual moments. But it's very rare that as a full-on party, that it's anything but just Lloyd circle jerking.
待ちくたびれちまったぜ。
バルド。
どうやらその姿がてめえの仕事着ってわけだ。聖杯騎士だ。教会の極秘部隊だったか？
まあね、個人的にはテスタメンツの時のスタイルの方が好きだけど。
Oh no no no! This looks really good on you. Keep it. This looks really cool.
ああ、ホストの時に着ているスーツなんかも悪くないかな。
相変わらず悪趣味な野郎だぜ。チャラけたバイトのやりすぎで頭が麻痺してんじゃねえのか。
君に言われたくないね。力を手に入れてもその悪趣味な木刀は手放していないみたいだし。
当たり前だ。てめえみてえな小器用なやつには込められない魂が宿ってるんだ。
その割には旧市街のアパートキックでぶっ壊したそうじゃない。列車を脱線させたのだってただの力任せだったみたいだし。
よく知ってやがるな。
知りたくもないのに勝手に耳に飛び込んできてね。
なんだかある意味気が合ってるような。
Oh, you have no idea.
ですね。
Ah, you know, I really should have brought in Tio for this fight instead of Risha. We'll be fine, probably.
バルド、改めて確認させてくれ。君にその力を。いや、グノーシスを与えたのは。
あの青い薬か。そういや、そんな名前を言ってやがった気もするな。
赤色の方じゃないのか。
確か魔人化するのは赤色の方だったはず。それなのに
あの女曰く俺は合ってるそうだぜ。
Wait, wasn't the whole thing about Gnosis to like take your mental like waves and stuff like that and like upload it basically so that the idea of like D could be achieved and stuff like that? But Wall is stupid. Does that mean Gnosis works better on stupider people because they don't think, so the drug could just take all of their mental energy?
やばい方を使わなくても最大限の力を引き出せる素質があるらしい。
So yes,
まあそのあたりの理屈なんざ。
Gnosis is multifaceted. Uh-huh.
よくねえっての。
まさか
I like my reason better.
あなた以外にもその薬を渡しているの。
さて、
This works on
そん
stupid
な
people.
様子はなかったかな。得体の知れねえアマだが、個人的には嫌いじゃねえぜ。自分自身の欲望にどこまでも忠実ってところはな。
そして君は彼女の還元にそそのかされて際限のない力を求めるようになったわけだ。
違うな。俺が力に焦がれるのはガキの頃からだ。飲んだくれの親父が死んでから旧市街に一人放り出されて喧嘩に明け暮れながらバイパーとイグニスっていう聖域を手に入れて、てめえという喧嘩相手が現れて熱くなっていた時ですら、 そこでくすぶり続けていた。
Here comes the abs. As an unbinding force of bind and body for the call, the soul same effect, even the personality assimilation doesn't process doesn't happen. Ah.
渇望ってわけだ。
The abs! CS4? I could wait all the way till then?
鬼
Neat. By that time, it's probably like super improved, I'm sure.
さあ、てめえも見せてみろよ。力への渇望。俺と同類である証を。
いいだろう。だが僕のそれは君と同じじゃない。
何？
The stigma!
金の文様？
スティグマ
この印が現れたせいで全てを手に入れ、
I want to learn more about Wazzy and how he became a Dominion.
家族も故郷も未来も何もかも力に絶望しつつ慣れ合いながら偽りの生を生きていく。それが僕、ワジヘミスフィアだ。ドミニオン第9位、青の聖典、ワジヘミスフィア。この金色の輝きを持って君の力を折らせてもらう。覚悟はいいかい？
上等だよ。
Oh no, he has those as his companions? Blah.
俺の力は完成する。
This super arranged version of Inevitable Struggle is so good. It's probably my favorite version now.
決着をつけるとしようぜ。
Right. Oh, I have to scan you too? I hate this. Oh, you're weak to space at least. That's a start. I don't have space! Oh, yeah. Okay, well... I think you guys are weak to time, but I need to actually get time out. Ha. Funny. No, I know you're weak to space too. Time works too, but...
僕の番か。
エニグマ駆動私の番ですね
So I need someone to work on the opposite sides, and I need someone to work on... Walled as well. I can have Lloyd work on Walled. I could have Ellie and Risha work on the side mobs. 1 damage? What? This is gonna hurt, isn't it? Oh yeah, we're totally gonna get... I think Lloyd is the only one who's gonna survive this. If not, Risha's gonna survive. Yep, Lloyd's the only one who survived. Oh! Zerum powder! Zerum powder! Ooh! Alright, crisis averted. Why do they have so much HP? Wow, what the hell? We've done like nothing on him. We're in trouble. Oh, that's why, because my ATS is just horribly down. That's why. Oh, that's gonna be tricky. This is bad. Recast. I'm sad that doesn't give me max guard again though, but I'll take it. I just need to take out one of these at least. Like, one of these at least needs to go. I guess I could burst. That wouldn't be a bad idea. None of us have Fortuna. That's not good. One down. I need you to live, even though you probably will die. Well, that's okay. This boss was really difficult for me. Yeah, he's tricky. It's because he has that stupid partner over there. Okay, let's think. I need you to like not do your S break, please. That'd be really nice. Well, it happened anyway. Not bad, not bad. Still good. Well, there goes Wazzy. Nah. Yeah, this guy is pretty tricky. He's just really tanky. We gotta take you out, that's for sure. Let's see, I think I have some food in here that can help out. Aha, there we go. Nice. Okay, cool. This is a good start. This is a good start. I need 30 for this. Oh, I can't make Lloyd. That's a shame. Lloyd's gonna go down in one turn, but that's okay. I don't know if I want to burst yet. Nah, I should burst. Just take care of this now.
番だな。チャンスだ。
Okay, now we're in it. S break. Still in it. Just gonna punch him to death. There we go. Woo! How long was that fight, I wonder? Yeah, that's my mood.
なんて野郎だ。
もうすでに体力は尽きているのに。
本当ならあの雨の日こうしておくべきだった。全力と言いつつ君の身を案じてしまった。聖杯の騎士でもスティグマの持ち主でもなく、テスタメンツのリーダー、同じヘミスフィアとしての最高の一撃をお見舞いするよ。君と初めて会った時みたいにね。
上等だ。返り討ちにしてやる。
グーテナード。
元の姿に。
よかった。
とどめまであの日と同じとはざまあねえな。本当に。
まあ魔人化した状態じゃ君の力を扱うセンスは本物だと思うし、ちゃんと修行を積んだらさらに強くなれると思うけどね。
言われなくてもあがいてやるぜマジ。いつかてめえを這いつくばらせるためによ。だが今回だけは負けを認めて。それとおい、てめえらがどうなろうと知ったこっちゃねえが、あのガキが景気悪い面してんの気に食わねえ。せいぜい気張るんだな。
バルド。
言われるまでもねえっての。
ありがとう。
お疲れワジ。
お疲れ様でした。
さすがに疲れたかな。
おい
マジか。
大丈夫かよ。
スティグマの力を使うとどうしても反動があってね。さすがにちょっと飛ばしすぎたかな。
Oh yeah, Esto, the last stream when we got to see Kevin go all out with his stigma, and then he's just laying there on Risha's lap was so adorable. Not Risha, oh my god, Rias's.
無理もありません。あれほど巨大な相手に。
大丈夫なのか。
まあな なんとかね。よっと。多分これでこの領域を解放したことになるはずだ。バルドは後で回収するとして、一旦門のところに戻ろう。
分かった。戻ってみよう。
ほらよ、肩を貸すぜ。
He's out cold. Right after he encouraged us, too. He's not too upfront about how he really feels, is he? It's touching when he was worried about Kia, that he was worried about Kia, too. We should remember to bring him back to the Merkaba later. Hope he wakes the hell up, because I sure as shit don't want to carry him like a dainty princess. Do what I do. Leave the heavy lifting to Uppas. By the way, he's not in any immediate danger. Sleeping Beauty here should be fine for a while. Fair enough. Everybody ready to go? Yes, sir. Yeah, honestly, that fight wouldn't have been as bad if he didn't have the annoying versions of his partners, or those two enemies, but yeah, once we took care of those, that boss fight ended up being quite a walk in the park, just by punching him to death.
バルドさんの領域を解放できたからでしょう。多分この神域はそれぞれの人の領域と連動しているのだと思います。ということはもう一方の領域を解放できれば、
多分完全にあの結界が消滅するということだろうね。
Okay, another quick BRB, and then we should be good to go for the next domain. Okay, remember to change the thingy this time. I like that conclusion to Wazzy's and Wald's plotline. I still don't know. I feel like Wald didn't really offer a whole lot, but that little ending sequence is pretty cool. I think it's a little, like, they don't show a whole lot. Like, they were talking about, they were talking about when they first met and stuff like that and everything, but they didn't really show us that in the game, so it's like, oh, okay, well, you know. Would have been nice to see, I guess.
左の門と同じか。
こちらには一体誰がいるのかしら。まだかな、まだ来ないのかな。もう楽しみすぎて待ちきれないくらいだよ。
やれやれ、あいつかよ。しかもどうやら待ってるのは俺の方じゃなさそうだ。
なあ、リーシャ、できれば彼女のことは。
いいえ、私と彼女はある意味似たような境遇の存在です。私自身がこの先の道を見出すためにも、私は彼女ともう一度まみえなくてはなりません。
わかった。
消えましたね。
これで領域に行けるな。
相手が相手です。一方的に圧倒されないよう万全の体制で臨みましょう。
そうだね。
Oh, this is pretty. Now this reminds me of the Liber arc.
もう一つの領域。
ここはまた意外な場所だね。
暴れん坊のシャーリーさんの内面とは思えませんが。
確かに。いや、そうでもねえか。
人の内面には様々な色があるように、これもまた彼女の持っている側面の一つなのでしょう。
なるほどな。
But at the end of the day, Shirley may be Shirley, but she's still just a young girl at the end, at the end of the day, just like Ren was.
何があるかわからない。慎重に探索を始めよう。空の色が変わった。
行ける場所は変化したみたいだけど、奥に進むためには工夫する必要がありそうです。
Wait, that crystal has the same outline and skybot like little outline of the stars as Cold Steel 1's planetarium observatory thing. That's funny.
しかし、猫の目みてえにいきなり変わったっつうか。確かに気まぐれなあいつらしい場所かもな。
ブラッディ・シャーリー、最強の両兵団の娘。
Alright, this map is a little confusing, but we'll make our way through as best as we can. Water and wind. Hey, I have that. $10,000 damage. Christ, Ellie. This chest has thrown its lid off. It's no longer holding back its empty contents. Yeah. All of these little cute things. Gruff Brusher. Weak to Mirage. Probably more physical stuff too. Is there anybody on this team that still needs their Master Quartz leveled up? I think Lloyd honestly can get something else if he wants to. I guess I could give him Keeper to level up. Nah, it's all good. Rune of Providence is a pretty good move. Oh look, a Blade Cougar. Weak to water. Ring of Elision. Alright. 50% ATS, 50% strength. Oh man, Risha's pretty good. So I can go back this way. Oh god, how do I want to do this? Okay, I'll do it this way. This is honestly a pretty good party of 4, outside of not having space darts. Oh wait, these guys are weak to fire too, right? Oh, wind. Wind, they're weak to everything. You go, Lloyd. Whether light or dark, rain or shine, up or down, we know you can win this. Ah, come on now. Speed goes to shit. I might give that to Noel when we change out eventually, but if I do this, then I can get that. Yeah, I can do this right now. This is a cool little detail. I like this part. I like this when games do this sort of thing. Cool little details that enhance the experience of the dungeon. I feel like I had more to say about what I liked and didn't like about the game, but I'm honestly just kind of blanking. I think I've said pretty much everything I need to say as I say it as I go nowadays, you know. No, that's still blue. At this moment, she swept the floors aggressively with butterflies fitting about in her stomach, legs, arms, everywhere, waiting for midnight to strike, praying to aid us. We're gonna get the ending of the story, it seems. I think it's hard to read this map though, actually, because it goes in a static angle, but the camera angle is dynamically changing for this, so it's kind of tricky to keep up with. Life is too short to carry a grudge. As they say, success is the best revenge. It's true. Can confirm. Now if I go this way, we'll actually circle around to the right side of the map. I don't even need to fight, but I'm fighting anyway. These enemies are just way too easy to beat. Punch. Nice job, Wazoo. I'm not even getting that much XP for fighting anymore. Okay, this crystal. Even if it's the hard way, it's still the right way. You can do it, Triple S. Oh, good, more of you. Well, that's annoying. Who got frozen and how? Because of Ice Hammer, I assume. Damn. Oh, I come from a long line of paper, plastic, and glass assassins. It's a pleasure making your acquaintance, SSS. I am known as Bin. Ha! That's funny. And then we go this way. Up across the bridge there. Why am I getting Seppa still? I guess you could say that you have all the elements of a hero in the making. Go get him! I keep telling the others it was just water weight. Maybe now they'll believe me. Hey man, let's be real actually. Water weight, even if you exercise like water weight and just like liquid weight, like it still shows. Like it's really hard to keep that down sometimes. You work out, you do everything you're supposed to do, and then bam, water weight. I applied for a domain on the orbital network, not to move to a domain. Stupid crossword bureaucracy mix-ups. Is there an Orban station? Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, this is wonderful. Let me use a rare smoke grenade here. You frick! The 7 elements of a hero. And then the door swung open, slamming against the wall, and there she was. Genevieve, she squeaked, dropping the broom on the floor. A recent plume of wood of dust in the air. Was she seeing things? It's still morning. Wait, no, you're here. It's not even Oof. What? Please tell me there's an Orban station up here. Please tell me there's an Orban station up here. I'm sure there is, but give it to me. Yeah, there is. It's time to fight Shirley.
お行儀よく待ってたじゃねえか。いつものお前だったら我慢できずに襲ってくるだろ
ブーブー、ひどいなランディ兄は。まあ確かにランディ兄たちだけならサクッと出撃して殲滅してるけどさ。
う。おい。
フリーダムすぎます。 冗談なんかじゃないのよね。
Nope.
さてと、リーシャ、気合は十分みたいだね。アルカンシェルでの続き、最高に気持ちいい殺し合いを始めるとしようか。そのためにシャーリーはここで待ってたんだからさ。お断りします。
へえ。
ちょっと待ってよ。ここまで来てそんなのってありなの？確かにあなたと私はどこか似ているのかもしれない。私は院として物心ついた時には
See, again, with this plot too, it happens so late that the start of this plot point, this rivalry between Shirley and Risha, like it just is the one event, and it's like, oh man, now we have this huge thing between these two. But like, where was this in the rest of the game? Like, where's the build-up?
あなたも多分気づいた時には戦場という世界にいたのでしょう。
Like with Waldo Waza, we had 2 games worth of, you know, small cutscenes and build-up to get to make that final scene like, oh yeah, it's time for their final fight. But here it's just like, we had one encounter. I mean, yes, a chandelier fell on Ilya. That did happen, yes, but...
実戦が9歳からっていうのはランディニーと同じだったかな。
even so...
親父もおじきもイカれてるとしか言いようがねえけどな。
でもシャーリーは一度だって嫌だなんて思ったことはないよ。
Is that where it all went? Oh boy.
確かに痛いし辛いこともあるけど、戦場ってキラキラしてるし何よりもワクワクできるから。リーシャはそうじゃなかったの？残念ながら好きでも嫌いでもありませんでした。それは私にとって空気みたいに当たり前で。
Did you just say it was as natural as cooking time?
標的の命を奪うことすら特別な考えはありませんでした。その意味ではあなたよりも人らしくはなかったでしょう。
リーシャ。
リーシャさん。かわいそうだね。でもよかったじゃない。アルカンシェルっていう他の楽しみが見つけられて。シャーリーもリーシャがインであるかどうかなんて別にどうでもいいし。ひどいです。
お前マジでイカれてるぞ。自分が何をやったのかちゃんと分かってんのか。
You know, I should put Randy in this fight, actually.
アルカンシェルを襲ったこと？だってああでもしないとリーシャは本気でシャーリーと殺し合ってくれないでしょ。悪いとは思うけど。
話が通じないね。
リーシャ。
大丈夫。彼女のことは分かります。もし私が陰の道に喜びを見出していたらきっと彼女と同じものになっていたでしょうから。シャーリーさん、はっきりと言います。私は死にたくはありません。クロスベルに来るまで私はいつ死んでも構わないと思っていました。いいえ、自分が死ぬということを意識すらしたことがありませんでした。でも今は生きていたい。生きて新たにつかめた光を大切な人たちと一緒に追い求めていきたいんです。だからあなたとの殺し合いには応じることができません。
リーシャ。
リーシャさん。
よく言ったぜリーシャちゃん。
だったらなんでわざわざこんな場所に来たのさ。リーシャもシャーリーと戦いたかったんじゃないの？再起不能になったイリアの仇を取りたかったんじゃないの？
Did it ever really exist?
イリアさんは絶対に何があっても復活します。その意味で私があなたに復讐する理由はありません。復讐されたいのであればイリアさんが復活した時にでも彼女に会いに来てください。 熱いビンタを一発もらえるでしょうから。確かにイリアさんならその程度で済ましそうですね。私がわざわざロイドさんたちについてきた理由、それはあなたと私自身に証明するためです。
I feel like this is something that should have happened like at the beginning of the game.
今の私があなたよりも強いと。
At least by chapter 2.
暗闇の果て、新たな光を見出した私に、血塗られた荘園の道しか知らないあなたは及ばない。それを証明してみせます。本当、リーシャは最高だよ。単なる殺し合いなんかよりずっとワクワクする。本当にクロスベルに来てよかった。
Oh, oh joy.
それじゃあ早速始めよう。
That's a cool pose. That's actually a really cool pose.
ランディ兄たちもついでに
I really should have put Randy in this party.
シャーリーたちの戦いにちゃんとついてきなよね。
No, it hasn't, Shirley.
抜かせ迎撃開始。全力でリーシャを援護する。
それじゃあとことん楽しもうだ。
この勝負絶対に負けられない。僕の番か。
Okay, you're weak to nothing. No surprises there. Yeah, how? You guys are all scattered. I don't know. That, I guess? I don't know. I'm gonna have you focus on this. Risha! Swear to Christ. Time Mirage, okay.
さてと
Oh, that's a shame.
やれやれ世話が僕の番か。エニグマクルー
私の番ですね。
Yeah, oh. I love how his Tonfa is just like upgrade there. It's so cool. And he comes Sonic balling down. Nice try. Live! Oh no. You're gonna die, aren't you, Ellie? How did Lloyd not get caught in this? Why has he lived? Invasion tank for the win. Why didn't you hurt him back? What are you doing? Oh boy, here we go. Heal. Did all or nothing. Okay. Crit on you. Smack. Now you get CP back for you. Oh! One down. Smack. Smack. Hey, nice try. Oh, Lloyd. It's okay. Alright, Risha. It's all yours. That was a lot of that was a much easier fight than Walled. That was a much easier fight than Walled because his partners weren't as Shirley's partners weren't as bad at all, and Shirley's attacks really just honestly did not do a whole lot outside of rest break. Much easier of a fight. I should try upgrading some other master quartz, but we'll see. I think Wazzy being as speedy as he is and being able to move anywhere really helps. Randy didn't do anything. Just pretend. At least I gave Risha the final blow. I didn't do that with the Wazzy, but he gave it later in a cutscene. Can I actually damage him this time, unlike before? If we have to fight Kia at the end, oh my goodness, that would be the biggest heartbreak in the entire series.
リーシャ、また今度遊ぼうね。本当にお騒がせな子だったわね。
すまねえな、俺の身内が。
でもキーヤのことを気遣ってくれたみたいだな。リーシャ、体の方は大丈夫か？
Ultra Instinct Kia won't back down so easily. Hey, I mean, it would be a huge heartbreak, but it'd be a really fun fight.
はい、皆さんがいてくれたおかげです。
Like, if that is how it is, then it'd just be like, Kia would be like, if you want me to come home, then you have to, like, actually take me. And Lloyd's like, yeah, that's how it's gonna be, because we're your family. And then, you know, the whole fight begins.
それと
Like, the true fight.
私の中にいるイリアさんが力をくれました。だから勝てたんだと思います。
なるほどね。
I'm kind of almost hoping that happens now.
確かにそれではシャーリーさんに勝ち目はなかったでしょうね。負けるわけがありません。これでこの領域も解放できたと思います。
If that happens, I might low-key reset and bring in the original 4 then.
一旦門まで戻りましょうか。
あ
あいつは目を覚ますまで放っておくしかねえか。
It does not appear that she'll regain consciousness anytime soon. Are you sure we shouldn't carry her to the Macabre? Nah, let her lie in the dirt for a while. It'd be a real pain in the ass if she woke up inside her there. Anyway, we can deal with her later. Basic first aid treatment. Oh, that's cute. Oh, hey! I can now also return back to the Macabre and take Risha out of my party. Oh. Oh, you tried. You tried.
今のタイミングなら何人か頭を吹き飛ばせたのに、ほんともう調子狂っちゃうよ。ダメだ、今度こそ落ちる。やっぱりスカウトは受けた方がいいのかな。
Why is the ambiance of this song so good? Like, I'm just realizing now, like, that introduction synth? Holy crap! Yes!
どうやら2つの領域を解放したからみてえだな。
これでようやく先に進むことができますね。
ああ、でもさすがに厳しい戦いだったからな。みんなへの報告もあるし、一度メルカバに戻っても良さそうだ。
That's what we're doing. Let me take off some stuff from Risha. I think you have, no, you don't have anything special. Just, that. I have an equipment, though, that I'll take off and give the Saints clothes back to. I might put that back on for Noel. Should I buy any items? Not really. Can I, like, make anything? I could probably make an EP3 now. Interesting. Thank you for your time, Risha. Oh no, Noel's all behind in level up. That's okay, we'll fix that easily. Oh, it's actually worse. That's right, because I gave her the ultimate gear for that. See, I don't know what I want to do with this, honestly. I feel like this could be literally anything else. It only gives me 4 space. Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong person. I'm looking at you. Yeah, there we go. You have space, you have time, you have some that, you have some that. Okay, I think you're good. Noel, what do you mean? She's my favorite. Ah, man. I think we'll like get better stuff as I go. You have Rune of Protection, which is pretty good. Should I give you anything else, though? I'm wondering. Arts damage up as HP drops. I don't know about that. Axe is going to take forever. Chevalier could maybe be improved. As opposed to 10-5. You give her this, which changes my arts to be pretty much the same. I probably will need shield at first, though. But beyond that, I have Cuts, which isn't a bad idea. Mobius. Keeper, I can hover level up when I actually do. Wing. Let's see. Alright, back on the force, no. I'm liking this formation that I have actually right now. I'll keep it for right now. Noel's the way to go. Yeah. Water and space, okay. Noel's gonna level up really quickly because she's behind. Can't go that way yet. There should be a chest over here. Noel has a lot of health though, 17 grand. I actually need someone who's a higher tank actually. Especially with some of these S breaks that a lot of these people are doing these days. These days. Ha! That's funny. Weak to Mirage and Space. Okay. But you're really weak anyway, so it doesn't matter. Space. And it can be AT delayed. Okay. Yggdrasil! Oh. Nice try. Jupiter Teeth. Though it had its ups and downs, I'm grateful for the opportunity working on these two games gave me. AZ. Yeah, I'm sure the people who translated this, like, their lives were just changed quite a lot. Lower speed but higher accuracy. Oh, yeah, I know Randy needs that especially. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like I definitely feel like getting criticals with that Lloyd craft is so satisfying. Yeah, Raging Spin is such a satisfying craft. I think definitely a part of it was when I was learning about these games. Raging Spin? Sucks something. It does suck something. When I was learning about the series, I think definitely I had a lot of misinformation from both the fan base and from people telling me. But then as time went on, as more people started playing these games alongside with me, the mood and mentality of the fan base has also begun to shift as well. So a lot of degeneracy and a lot of toxicity still, but you know, that's every fan base. She couldn't even finish her sentence before Genevieve barreled into her chest to squeeze her middle. In her middle, Jubilee, indelicate as she was, lost her balance and fell back to the floor, bringing about another surge of dust. Wait, is the whole point of Trails in the Chest a Yuri story between Genevieve and Jubilee? You know, I think every fan base has its passionate fans, and I think there's definitely blame to be given to a lot of the more passionate fans of this fan base for definitely putting a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths, especially with sometimes the things that they say. That's why it's called Trails in the Chest. Ah, shit! But I think I've also seen just a lot of just good support and good recommendations in chat about the series as a whole at my time throughout some small Discord servers and the East Discord server. I'm not on the Falcom Discord server because I don't know, I'm just not ready for that yet, or I don't really feel like I need to be there, but I feel like now that Geofront's general stuff is starting to die down, I think maybe people are starting to play the games, they're starting to form their own opinions, and they're hitting up all these games. I think a lot of that is probably going to mellow out, and the very big thing, the thing the fan base will be talking about is Nayuta, Reverie when it comes out in the West, and Kuro. Kuro is going to be interesting. I'm very uniquely curious to see how that's going to change up the fan base. Look at that. You see why Noel's great? She put all of them to sleep. That's impressive. And then Wazzy knocks them all out. Okay, well, okay, well. Well, no. She's more interesting to me than Randy sometimes. I've said it before, but I just find her more interesting and adorable. She definitely has my favorite design of the entire SSS cast for sure. I just love her design. When the SSS needed to recruit a skilled negotiator, marksman, and second in command, there was only one candidate, and that was Eligable. 110% accuracy. Ellie can never miss. She actually will absorb some of the damage now because she's that good. Illegal. She's illegal. It's funny because water is doing more than illegal. This is why I don't make chest puns. Where the yuck am I coming from? Alright. God, these battles are so quick. I hope one day Falcom, they probably won't because JDK Sound Team is unfortunately like non-existent anymore and JDK Band doesn't know how to do this, but I wish one day Falcom can experiment with dynamic music, and what I mean by dynamic music is like what's a good way of describing it? KH does it, but not like the way not the way KH does it, like the seamless transition. I'm thinking more like the Alliance Alive, where if we recall from the Alliance Alive playthrough, when you enter a battle, the same theme that's in the area continues to play, which is what I really appreciate and what I really like, because you keep the same mentality and same mood that that area has. But in the Crystal Realm, if we recall, the battle theme and the area theme were different in that the area theme was a relaxed version of the battle theme. Like it was like half instrumentation, it was just like this eerie atmospheric theme. But then when you got into the battle, that's when the drums and a lot of the melody kicked in for the battle. Like CS1's final dungeon. Did CS1's final dungeon do that? I honestly don't remember. Like the old Schoolhouse final dungeon, like that did that. Not to become the foundation of a world, but like the actual theme. They kept the same song through the whole thing. Oh yeah, that. I definitely like that. Yeah, exactly. But that's what I mean with like dynamic music, in that I think like it hasn't really been done a whole lot. Of course. Why? How could I forget? The game that does it really well. Actually does it really well. It's a little bit different with the way it does it, but sort of similar. Final Fantasy VII Remake. The Collapsed Expressway. Pretty much that. Pretty much that. So I think it'd be cool to see where they create a song, right? You have an area theme version of the song, and then you have a dynamic theme of the song. Oh my freaking god. As I talk about this more, I remember more games that do this. Fire Emblem does this. With its field theme and battle theme, the dynamic theme. Fire Emblem is a very good example of this, like Awakening and Fates and stuff like that. That would be stuff like that would be pretty cool to see in like a Trails game. Or just more JRPGs in general. Oh, guess what? Reflect. from guitar to guitar but heavier. That's why I don't think Falcom is going to be able to do it, because JDK band, that's all they do, and they don't mix their stupid music. Be it by happenstance or fate, I lived out a wonderful dream. Thank you all for sharing it with me. From JA, or Ja. However they like to pronounce that. Pearl Gem. Oh, it's a mind. I get Silver Thorn. And I get Avalon Gate. I get Silver Thorn. Yeah, Ellie needs that, actually. Sound Team could do it, but they don't really exist. They do. Sonata and Unisuka are still there. I don't know who else is there. Didn't they hire didn't they hire a guy recently? I think they hired a guy recently, actually. There's now 3 actual members of the team. Yeah, Koguchi. Thank you to Geofront for giving me the chance to help release the definitive version of Crossbell Arc in English. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. AG. The plant waterer. Is that what his hobby is? That's amazing. No? Oh. Crossbell's been through everything this year. What's another barrier or two? Nothing. So go and finish the story the only way you know how. By punching things. That's what he does inside the Falcon building. That's amazing! Oh, what a Chad. But he sure isn't being used to compose music. Yeah, I mean, like, if you think about East 9, where 60% of the soundtrack is being put to JDK band, like, what really does he have else to do? Lived? But how much HP? Oh, 618. Yeah, I think it'd be cool to see dynamic music. Chief Roberts recently put Tio in charge of porting Pom Pom Party to a brand new portable console. She's calling it the Tio Geo Pocket. Tio Geo Pocket. The hell? What did I just get? Oh, didn't you have a new weapon? Oh, you did have a new weapon. Oh, this. Do you think it would have cat ears, that mobile game device? It's a pretty expansive dungeon here. Oh, they really just reused the same thing. Why do I need to scan it every time? It's the same boss! Why do I need to scan it every single time? All over. Let's take care of this real quick. Nice. Reflect, reflect, reflect. And reflect. Nice try, bro. You don't have an impeder. That's not good. Perfection. But guess what? Lloyd does. The problem with Ellie casting this, though, is that even though I get higher amounts of A damage, if I want to, now I need to cancel this so I can do a healing. It's not like this guy has a lot of HP left. Brunart's soul. I remember when Silverthorn was a very just like menacing art because it caused confusion and it was super super powerful when Lue used it. Did you vanish me? I swear to Christ. Oh my god. Good job, Randy. Used the water rune? Oh boy. Did you play on hard with this one as well? He vanished. No. Oh, yeah, he did. So nothing changed. Ree! Oh, this activates an elevator. Ah, yeah, that explains it. Okay. Another territory.
これは
新たな門ね。結界もありますし。
Thank God none of these are deadly.
ダメだ。俺には反応しない。
どうやらシャーリーと小僧をぶち
Oh, I guess it would be Randy, wouldn't it?
あんた
こちらの動きが見えているのか。
手に取るようにな。さあ、ランドルフ、手をかざせ。
So thanks for telling us, bro.
決着をつけるためにな。
望むところだ。
I will bring Randy into the fight. Where he is.
それでは戦を始めるぞ。迷いと未練を捨てて、いざ飛び込んでくるがいい。
No, there's a bug or a glitch. Sometimes when taking the elevator, your characters can get stuck. Ha! That's funny.
たく親子揃って。
ランディさん、予想はしていたけど。
ああ、正直厳しすぎる相手だな。IBC 前で見せつけられた圧倒的な力から判断する限り。
But can I damage him this time?
勝ち目は薄いだろう。
そうですね。戦闘経験が違いすぎます。
さすがは大陸最強の両兵団の主力格だったね。
だがここを越えない限り俺自身の蹴りを 2年前につけられなかったけじめをつけるためにも。
It's not like you're a stranger to bugs and trails elevators. That's a very good point, actually, and I'm kind of surprised that I took that elevator without that bug happening.
どうかお前らの力を貸してくれ。
ああ、もちろんだ。
言わずもがなです。
It's still so good. Reed just shows up in that old schoolhouse elevator. It's like, what is he doing? Reed! What are you doing, bro? At least don't worry, Reed's right there to protect you. No matter where you go, Reed will be there. Oh my god, the implications.
お手伝いします。
Ah. I kind of hope a bug like that happens while I'm in CS3. I think that'd be really funny. Oh, volcano. Hey, you know, it'd be really cool if we had different music and not just like the same music for all these domains. That's not very interesting.
これは
なんて光景。とんでもないです。ここは地獄。
煉獄の炎も核やだね。
I would have taken anything, but we played Demon's Yell twice.
参ったなこの光景。俺にもどこか懐かしいものを感じるぜ。
ランディさん。
でもそれもまたランディの一部なんだろう。
ああ、2年前俺はこんな光景から目をそらすために逃げた。自分の業と向き合う時が来た。全てを打ち砕く化け物、オーガロスの戦場だ。飲み込まれないよう腹をくくって突き進むぞ。
You know, given the fire, I feel like getting eaten is the least of our worries. You devil.
速攻で蹴りをつける。
私の番ね。私の番ね。
任せろ。
Weak to water, definitely not weak to fire, and time. Weak to barrage. A bonbon. Can be burned though. Nice. Just smack our way through here.
お疲れ様でした。
Oops. Weak to water, and a little bit of wind, and some space and mirage. Okay. With what health? 109. You son of a gun. Just smack our way through. It's not like this is anything crazy. Ha! Only AT delay. Earth and a little bit of wind. Okay. Smack. Smack. Smack.
守りたい。このクロスベルを。
Cool. There's another crystal this way, actually. Or not?
一気に行くぞ。
任せて。今だ。上出来かな。
No, it's over there. I see, I see. Oh, this map is really weirdly drawn then.
よし一気に行くぞ。うおー。
任せて。行きます。私のとこ。なんとかなったわね。
You know, the burning really doesn't do a whole lot of damage.
せいと。
みんなチャンスよ。任せて。私の番です。
任せろ。
いや。
俺の番だな。任せてくれ。
任せろ。
大丈夫。
ありがとう。
私の番です。
俺の番だな。
任せて。
Nice.
俺の番だな。
Oh no, your ATS is not doing good on these guys, is it? That's okay.
あらてか望むところだ。
お返しよ。
さくら。よっしゃ。ほらよ。さくら。行くぞ。うおー。
Thank you, Lloyd.
よし上出来だ。やるね。
This chest is empty. Oh. What, no motivational speech? Chest is empty. What? Did we just run out? Did we see every chest message in the game? Did we just run out? Yeah, what the hell? Wow, we just ran out. Why are you here? Our chest messages idea jar is empty. How though? Didn't they do like a whole poll of these? Did they just forget to put them in this dungeon? I find that a little hard to believe.
一気に決めるぞ。
エニグマ駆動、私の番ですね。エニグマ駆動。
That's weird. Is that that or my game, the translation for this, like there's just something missing from my directory of translations or something, I don't know. Aegis Guard. Yeah, I don't know. Something didn't transfer over right or something. 5% evasion. All right, you're doing really good. Maybe it's a Gehenna reference. Oh, you know, because that's how it was in third, right? All the chests said they were empty. It could be a Gehenna reference. Yeah, it's just a hellhole. It's just there's no bullshit. Hey, maybe, I don't know. I want to know who used Dudley for their final setup. Who in this world? Randy. Yeah, it's definitely something like that. 20% burn. I like the little details of these dungeons, these mini dungeons. I just wish they had a little bit more music to them. I think they're pretty cool though in that regard. No! No! Lloyd! Don't you dare. No, no! Oh, this freaking cougar, I swear to God. He is on me. Damn, dude, it'd be that way. Hang on, I missed a chest somewhere. I did not pick up that item. Not that I need it, but I still would like it. Okay, Sigmund time. Might not hurt to bring Tio or Wazzy to this fight, or Tio or Wazzy to this fight. Just because of the ATS. Maybe Wazzy because he has a little bit more defense in general, and just he has more move. Yeah. All right. We're making really good progress, actually.
前哨戦をくぐり抜けたか。
I might leave the rest of this after. Yeah, I might finish this and then we'll end it and then we'll do the rest of the game tomorrow.
シグムンド、オルランド、
赤い星座の副団長。
オーガロッソは最強の傭兵の一人だね。
その通りだ。俺とハルと言ったら闘神と両兵王くらいだったが、その二人が相打ちになった後では俺が最強と言えるかもしれん。あくまで現時点ではな。ランドルフ、もはやお前も気づいているはずだ。このクロスベルの状況とエレボニア帝国の乱れによって大陸は激動の時代を迎えた。今まで以上に俺たち両兵の活躍の場は増えていくだ。
Just keep spoiling CS2. Just keep going. It's all good. Just keep going.
テロリストどもは規制を上げ、蛇と教会の暗闘は広がり、貴様も肌で感じているはずだ。まさに終わるべくして。
I understand now why they say play CS1, CS2 first, because CS2 only tells you that the Azure Tree happens and like that Dieter Koy gets arrested and stuff like that. But like this is just like they just keep talking about the Civil War. It's like, yeah, just keep going. Just keep spoiling that entire game. It's all good. We know what's gonna happen.
でもあながち間違ってはいないわ。クロスベルの事件、そして帝国の内戦と共和国の混乱で大陸は今大きく。もしかしてクロスベルの事件が起きなくても不可避だった。
Next thing you'll tell me is that some Jaeger Corps is about to invade Liberal and then start the plot for whatchamacallit, Akatsuki no Kiseki. Believe it or not, Azure drops spoilers for post CS4 all the way to Reverie.
大陸の至るところで導火線がくすぶっていたのは
Damn,
確か
this
さ。
game.
クロスベルの事件があくまできっかけとなっ
I
た
feel
に
like
過
with
ぎ
that, you know, that's so far away. It's all good. Like you would either just not remember it, or they'd be like, "Oh yeah, they talked about that back then." I feel like that's okay. But like for CS2, it's just like, come on.
ああ、そうだろうな。そして確かに俺もそれを肌で感じていた嵐。戦場の匂いが立ち込める。
ラン
それこそ貴様が骨の髄まで両兵である証拠。
Oh, I can't wait.
そしてオルランドの一族に流れる戦士としての血のカルマだ。なのにランドルフ、なぜ貴様は未だ目を覚まさない。どうして自分を偽りながら安穏な生を送っていられるのだ。これが最後だ。ランドルフ、闘神を告げ。足りない部分は兄貴の代わりに俺が仕込んでやる。そして名実ともに赤い星座の団長となった暁、どこに肩入れするも望むままだ。
You know, I feel like I would have cared about this a little more if Sigmund was actually his father instead of uncle.
無論このクロスベルに肩入れ
But then
して
you
や
can't
る
have the succession plot.
この剣がどう転んだとしても間違いなく相当な苦難が待ち受けているだろうからな。お仲間のためにもなるかもしれんぞ。
あなたは足元見すぎです。
なるほどな。冷徹かつ合理的に敵将軍をさすが。
それが両兵の両兵たるゆえん。平和な時代が去った以上、貴様が抗う足場はどこにもないはずだ。ならば迷う余地はあるまい。
そうかもしれねえな。だが答えはノーだ。
ほう。
どうやらあんたの不出来な老いは道を外れちまったらしいぜ。激動の時代に平和を求め 欺瞞の世に正義を求める。しかもロマンや幻想もなく自分たちができることを地道に積み重ねること、そんな足場を見出しちまってるんだからな。
ランディさん先輩。
誰かさんから臭さが移ったのかな。
この足場を持って俺の業に抗わせてもらう。あの懐かしい戦場、修羅として生きるしかなかった俺自身と、これが俺なりのけじめだ。
ランディ、
私たちも見届けるわ。
ごたくはそれだけか。
なんて陶器だ。
いいだろう。その頼りなき足場を持って貴様の抗いを認めよう。だが分かっているな。そこまで言い切ったからにはもはや手加減はできぬと。
望むところだ。親父とあんたから学んだ戦意と持てる力を全てをかけて。
Oh man.
最強の傭兵であるあんたを打ちのめさせてもらう。
面白い。ならば俺は貴様を食らって闘神を継ぐことにしよう。不出来な息子を持った兄貴へのせめてもの手向けとしてな。
Of course you have friends. That's a cool pose.
受けてみろ。戦場を食らい蹂躙し尽くすオーガロッソの総戦部を。
来るわ。迎撃開始。全力でランディを援護する。
全力で抗うがいい。
引くわけにはいかねえ。
Nice miss. Why didn't you attack back, Lloyd? So you have high defense, bro. Whoa! Song sounds different than I remember it. Is it because it's not the Evo version? Time again. And water. Oh, this is just gonna be a pain in the butt to fight, isn't it? Oh, I'm in the corner. Oh, is that how it is? This is gonna hurt. Ellie, no! She's gonna die! Oh, shit! Never mind, hang on. Oh, shit. Everybody died. That's really bad. It doesn't even matter if I do this. They're just gonna go down again, aren't they? That worked. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, how do I do this? Attacks across delay the enemy. That doesn't matter right now. Okay. Restores 50 CP. Attacks and crafts deal 150% damage. That might not hurt right about now.
私の番ね。
よしよし
さてと無駄だ。
私の番ね。
僕の番か。
それいくぞ
I claim that you will not do your S break. Yes.
それ
私の番ね。
やれやれ。
よし
行くよ。
Oh, that's not good. That's no good. Yeah, I feel like he's gonna do his S break now. That's not good. No? Well, let's start, I guess.
さてと 俺の番だな。
I feel like I should do something a little bit different here in terms of my strategy, but okay, yeah, he's out of the way. Yeah, I figured. Thank God that missed. Holy shit. Nice. I wonder if Meteor Breaker does more damage even though it's a group attack as opposed to Thanks, no. You could have picked anybody else, but you chose this. You chose them. Oh my goodness, this guy is tricky. Here it comes, S-break time. Ah, y'all. Why would I ever do this? What the heck? Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy. I need a lot of CP. Ay, what do I want to do? Nice, a crit on that is very good to have. Is there anything I could actually do in terms of arts that would actually do somewhat of good damage? Might almost use Rune of Victory again to get Ellie her CP back a little bit. Because Lord knows you need it. Oh boy. Oh, look at Lloyd and Noel staying, or Lloyd and Noel. God, I can't do names today. Lloyd and Ellie staying together. How cute. Yeah, slowly but surely we'll get there, I guess. No, I'm not ready for this. Okay, I need way more CP right now. And there they go. Oh, Tio with the save. Let's go. Now this is a fight. Holy crap. You know, sure, why not? This fight, I swear to God, holy crap. At least been 20 minutes with this one. Oh! Yeah, that was the hardest one yet. That dude is tricky. His S-break hurts so much. .6 multiply. The amount of master arts and everything that I crafted and S breaks and oh man, so much. I almost wonder if Tia was the right choice for that fight then.
兄貴も心配していたぞ。そうか。親父が。だが、少しは兄貴に顔向けできる顔になったようだ。その強がりがどこまで貫き通せるか。これからの生き様で証明してみせろ。
じられない。本当に勝てたなんて。
今度ばかりはエイドスに感謝だね。
Wait, when did Wazzy change his uniform? Wait. When did Wazzy change his uniform? What?
なんだかんだ言って家族だったんだな。
ランディさんのこと心配していたみたいです
Must be a
ね。
bug. Well, I found a bug. Or an oversight. We'll see what happens when we get control again.
分かってたさ。荒っぽいのはうちの一族の流儀みたいなもんだから。だがこれで何とかけじめはつけた。領域も解放できたみてえだ。とりあえず門のところまで戻るとしようぜ。
そうね。
お疲れ。
お疲れ様でした。
そっちこそな。
Oh yeah, no. Hey, that was just a bug or an oversight, one of the two.
がやっぱり領域を解放すると解除される仕組みみたいね。
よっしゃ、これで先に進めるな。
でもさすがに激しい戦いでしたし、一度メルカバに戻って休んでいいかもしれませんね。
そうだな。報告がてら戻ろうか。
That's exactly what we're gonna do. I wonder if my characters are gonna get stuck. Nope, they didn't. Alrighty then. Yep, I think this is a pretty good stopping point given where we are in the game. I know I decided to be changing my schedule for this week slightly for the new game, but we obviously didn't beat the game tonight. And so, in that case, join me back here, same time, same place, tomorrow for the ending and the finale of Trails to Azure. Bye-bye!